Hello, everyone. Here we have another question from one of our students, and it's a physics question. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And if you have any questions, you can always contact me later. So the question states, we have a 55 kilogram hiker starts at an elevation of 1,600 meters and climbs to the top of a 3,100 meter peak. Question is, what is the hiker's change in potential energy? Right? That's one first part. And the second question is, what is the minimum work required by the hiker? Well, we can use the standard formula for change in potential energy. Right? The symbol for change is a triangle, and then we have potential energy is PE. Right? So we're going to take the final potential energy, which is the mass times the gravitational constant times the height. Right? The final height, and we're going to subtract almost the same thing, mg, but this time it's going to be the initial height. All right. Now, note that m and g are the same values, so we can just rewrite it as this. The only difference is in the height, so we can say m times g times the change in the heights, the final height minus the initial height. And now we just plug in the values. Okay. So the values for the mass we have given, we see these on the right. The mass is 55 kilograms. Okay. We know the acceleration of gravity g is 9.8 meters per second squared. Right. And then we go ahead and plug in the different heights. The initial height they gave us at 1,600 meters, and the final height is 3,100 meters. So it's the final minus the initial. We're going to put 3,100. The final height minus the initial height of 1,600 meters. Okay. Now all we have to do is simplify the expression, right? Oh, work the numbers. Okay. All right. So we get 3,100 minus 1,600. The rest of this stuff stays the same. So it's going to be 55 kilograms times 9.8 meters per second squared, right? And then 3,100 minus 1,600 is 1,500. 1,500 meters. That's a 15, guys, not a 16. Let me fix that. Okay. Now we go ahead and multiply that out, and we get an answer of our change in potential energy equals 8,000, uh, 8,085 joules. We can rewrite this in scientific notation as 8.085 times 10 to the fifth. Oops, we've got a couple of zeros here. 1, 2. 10 to the fifth joules. All right. Now, they asked us the second question was, so this is the change in potential energy. The second question is, what is the minimum work required by the hikers? It just turns out that work equals the change in energy or change in potential energy, right? And we already have that. So again, the answer to the second question is 8.085 times 10 to the fifth. If you want to round it off to uh, one decimal place, this will be approximately 8.1 times 10 to the fifth joules for both of them. And this will be our answer. Okay. All right. So I hope that helped. If it does, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next question.